Rastafari Rootsfest has been an experience, coming together with the Rastafari community and the local ganja farmers in Westmoreland, the Chamber of Commerce here, the government of Jamaica, the Tourist Board, Tourism Enhancement Fund. It's been really a coming together of several stakeholders, government, non-government, Rastafari community. We have a chief here from Canada, Aboriginal chief from the Squamish community. So it's really just been a celebration of ganja overall, by all concerned, whether it be sacramentally or for spiritual, religious, economic, social use, just really looking at all aspects of ganja, celebrating herb. There's so much we need to learn, So for example, from the Rastafari community perspective, we always celebrate ganja as the healing of the nation, because we recognize its use for social, mental, psychological healing. Now we have a decriminalized environment, we have an industry developing, then we are opening up now for the commercial aspects in terms of the regulated industry, But there's so much more that is now being opened to us in terms of research that we can extract, different ways to extract from the cannabis plant, different chemicals that come from it, different whether it be CBD or CBN, different types of treatments for different ailments. And so I think we're just now at the very start of this revolution where ganja medicine is concerned. Certainly there's a big focus on education, because we've been in a criminalized environment so long. Then a lot of knowledge has gone underground, so we've had to hide and research, hide and practice. Now it's in the open, we can share knowledge. So we have speakers from Oakland University in the US, from Canada, from the Caribbean, from of course Jamaica, near and far. And so what we're having here is an exchange of knowledge, of experiences, of information, of techniques, all concerning ganja, and that we hope will raise the level of expertise in Jamaica. Some persons are growing for a long time and now need to get formalized. Some are just now willing to try to learn how to grow. And so we want to have all people, young and old, of course over 18, but young or old who are whether experienced or new, learn how to grow better. Need to really appreciate, the extent of our ignorance about this plant. This plant has been traced back for generations, far, far beyond human records actually show, and so it's so fundamental. And we are seeing now in the 21st century for the first time how its usages, its medicinal properties are still being discovered every day, And so I think persons who would think it's just a drug would be still suffering, unfortunately, underneath this veil of ignorance, which has been purposely, I think, put on us, other people. But now we are here, right? So when the countries are opening up, people's minds are opening up, people's laws are opening up. And so it's a new era for ganja right now. So please, treat and respect the plant correctly. I think we actually need to apologize, for all of these years of stigmatizing and criminalizing one of God's nature's plants. I think we need to really recognize that we were wrong and now seek to learn from this plant how it can help us other people to grow and heal more. Rastafari Rootsfest 2017 is going to be bigger and greater. We're going to have a lot more stars and vendors, a lot more technologies and expertise from local and overseas. We're going to have a lot more local ganja growers showing their products. We're going to have a much bigger ganja competition called the Jamaica Cup next year as well. So it's going to make us get bigger and better each year as we grow to make ganja be recognized and Jamaica be recognized as the home for ganja in the world.
Well, it has been going well so far. I'm pleased to see, what is happening here this year. The fact that High Times is not here this year, everything has been going pretty well. Wonderful. Now, everyone is allowed to take 2 ounces of ganja with them, around. And I think with the ganja itself, the quality has, stepped up a lot because everyone now realize that they have to step their game up a little bit, to have that better standard and quality of product. So I think the farmers has, been doing a good job by stepping up their game. Well, I would say just roll up a big head spliff, what we call a big head spliff, just roll up a spliff, because some people, I myself personally, I like to vape or steam, I don't care for paper, but if you want to come and do it the Jamaican way, get a good ganja and roll up a good spliff and sit down under a nice shady tree and smoke it, and feel good, enjoy it. I would love anyone that's seeing this interview anywhere around the world, please make it to the next Jamaica Ganja Cup hosted by Rastafari Rootsfest in Negril, Jamaica. Come on and see it next year between the 9th and 11th of next year.
Are you feeling? Beautiful Ganja Fest.
Brothers and sisters, we want you all to turn out to the 2017 Roots Fest because it's going to be off the chain. Rastafari, love and bless you all. Aye, aye.
I said don't criticize it. Legalize it, yeah. I'm and we advertise it. Some call it champion. Some call it the weed.
I think it's a brilliant initiative because I think it's important for us to understand the uses of marijuana and just the education on the laws around marijuana as well. When people think about marijuana, they think about getting high, but then they don't necessarily think about the purposes and just the byproducts of it and just how it can help to improve your life, your quality of life. So I think this is essential as a festival.
But you never walk over to let
Savannah, and just make sure you come to the next Roots Fest for Jamaica Cup. It's super important. It's very Jamaican. It's very authentic. It's ours, and we want to share it with you. Maybe I could overlook that 'cause you seem alright. Yeah, you seem alright. And I thought that you would notice that I ignored the others. I want your love and not others. I thought that you would notice the hands that I gave you.
It's a vibe. It's good to have something like this in Jamaica, where marijuana can be freely used and learned about and all of that stuff. And then music, it's going to be a great vibe tonight. Myself and Savannah working, so it should be good.
Them never could have want to take a part in a army. Man a war in a many link army. See them a move with the message of Jaffe. Can't listen who them elect hardly. And them a play to them part in a party. Here's the art.
I mean, a lot of creatives, not just musicians, but those creative people use marijuana to go deeper within themselves and to get inspiration and to, you know what I mean, funnel the energy in the right way. So, I mean, everybody has a different relationship with it. I know when I first started to use it, it made me really like search for more, like search deeper within myself, and that made me learn out. I said learn, but inspired me to express myself more to people, and that's how I really started to fine tune my writing skills and stuff. Yeah man, next year Roots Fest and beyond, forward through come hold the vibes we're doing in Negril up on the west side of Jamaica. Bless.
Okay, Rastafari Rootsfest. We want to welcome on stage one of the most dynamic DJs to come out of Jamaica. He's more than just a DJ. He's a fiery DJ. He stands up for truth and rights. I want to give it up. Give it up for Mama, yes, Mama, oh no, no, Mama, Holy Manuel I Selassie, hey, Mama, yes, Mama, oh no, let arise and all his enemy be scattered, Lord, alright. Beyond the waters I found that special person. She beautiful, she's kind, and know she's